Whether you're a diehard anime fan or someone who likes Disney movies, I'm sure you've at least seen animation. Animation is something that has influenced our society for a lot longer than you might think. Animation might have had some humble beginnings, but is now one of the most viable and largest forms of media in the world. I'm going to talk about where animation had its start and how it spread throughout the world and what form it takes today. I spent the past few weeks doing hours of research so that I can help you learn a little bit more about what animation is. To start off, I want to talk about what exactly animation is. Animation, in its most bare bones forms, is described as any picture that tells a story, any set of pictures, really. So this can mean anything from cave drawings back 10,000 years ago to the most hard fought battle anime you've ever seen. Any of these are considered animation. One of the very first animations that we see was a device known as the Zoetrope. Zoetrope was this nifty little device which had a picture with kind of a spiraling set of pictures that went in a loop. And you'd spin this device around and you look through the little slit, and that would show you a moving picture. Here you see on the left a little depiction of what that would look like. This is what animation looked like kind of before uh, film became a thing. Once film was invented, however, animation really had its start. So one of the very first animations through film was a animation called Humorous Phase of Funny Faces. I'm going to show a short little snippet of it right here. And as you can see, someone's at first it shows them drawing the faces on the blackboard. But then as it goes on, they kind of cut out the areas where she is drawing it and show just it being drawn. This is one of the very first film animations. This was made by Stuart Blackton back in 1906. Uh, and you see them making different faces and moving around, and that's the majority of what the video is. Now, this is really where it started, and during World War One and World War Two, you didn't see much progress from this. But after World War Two is when you saw it really spread throughout the world. Now, the spread started with Walt Disney creating Snow White. Snow White was really the first big film ever created with animation, and throughout the years, Disney has popularized animation. This has been anywhere from the very first Snow White to all of the films that we grew up on, Bambi, Mulan, and after this, we had studios pick it up like Pixar and DreamWorks, which also create animations. Uh, and then we also see it spread throughout the world. One of the very first animations, other than uh, Disney, was back in 1917. Uh, the creator Junichi Kochi created Namakura Gatana, which I'm probably butchering that a little bit. But this was what we consider the start of modern anime. It's a slow animation, much like the humorous phase of Funny Faces, where it's a stop motion animation of this little samurai guy walking around. Uh, it's really short and slow, but it's a really cute animation. Uh, After that, we get to what is really today modern animation. Modern animation has taken off due to technology being so incredible that we can create long feature films of just pictures. Uh, 2D animation has really stopped being a big thing over here in the West, but is still massive over in the East, specifically in Japan. I'm sure everyone's heard of anime, and as of right now, there's easily over 12,000 different anime that's been created. Anime is a form of media which is animation that is created over in Japan. It's a very loose definition, so there's some things that aren't created over in Japan that's still considered anime. It's really has to do with the style, but animation has really influenced the Japanese people, and anime itself has become a worldwide phenomenon that many people, a lot of the people watching this video right now, even really enjoy. Uh, One of the things that popularized it was Dragon Ball Z, which a lot of people probably remember growing up watching, and the reason why I think anime and animation has become such a worldwide phenomenon is because of what it can do. When you have real life films with real life people, there's only so much you can really do, but animation, you're only limited by your imagination. Whether you want to have massive fist fights in space or you want to go on a pirate adventure where you explore cities in the sky, anything is possible with animation. Animation had its start at basically nothing but pictures on a wall, and it has grown to be so much of a worldwide phenomenon. Throughout history, we've grown to see it spread over the world, and now it has become one of the most popular forms of media. I, for one, really look forward to what animation has to offer us next. Thank you.